Hey, I tried.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Brick Nite. We're here. We're live. It's just a couple of days before Thanksgiving. And as you can see, Jake is not here, but you have your other favorite hosts on the podcast. You have myself, Kennard, and then, of course, joined alongside me, as always, is the amazing mock building couple of Super Hawk Bricks. I was going to say Dynamite, I didn't want to. But you have La Supercabre, and then, of course, you have Unhappy Mohawk. I'm going to let you guys kind of figure out which is which. Kidding. Easy. But, folks, we're not alone tonight. We are joined by a very special guest. We basically have just rammed all the prep into like what 10 seconds.
We tried.
We try. We do what we can on low budget. I'll just say that.
Right.
Before we even introduce them, hi Brickville, hello, and then howdy to Shinobi Turtle, which is awesome. But without further ado, we're going to be introducing our very special guest. He is a first-time guest on this show, which is awesome. We have, ladies and gentlemen, Season 1 LEGO Masters Contestant, Manny Garcia. I don't have any hype music, but I'm going to bring the man in. What's going on, brother?
What's up, guys? What's going on? Brick Nite, thank you so much. Josh and Lindsay, Super Hawk Bricks, can't thank you guys enough for having me on here. This is a pure delight. Yeah. Thank you guys for having me here for the first time.
Yeah, happy to have you. Glad you were able to make it.
Awesome. Happy holidays. Thank you for everybody that's tuned in. Let's talk some Lego. Let's be thankful, of course, for just being here and being able to do this. Thank you guys for the invite, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. We were going through I think I mentioned this in practically all the different podcast episodes we do. After looking through a list of guests, we were like, who can we invite? And then Josh was like, let's invite Manny. I'm like, okay, bring him in.
Awesome.
We'll bring him in. What was I going to say? So I will start off with this because I feel like if we dive into food, we're going to probably go off on that tangent there. And it's just going to be a food podcast instead of a Lego podcast. But I did want to ask, Manny, since you're the guest of honor on this podcast here, of course you celebrate Thanksgiving. Is there a specific item that must be on the Thanksgiving table for you?
That's a good question. Me, again, traditionally and culturally, being Puerto Rican, there's this thing called pasteles. So that's a tradition in our household. My mom makes probably one of the best pasteles, in the world. That's something that I'm looking forward to. I'm just really looking forward to spending time with the fam. I've been so proactive cutting hair and just being busy doing everything else. But needless to say, one of our traditions, is eating pasteles with some hot sauce, some rice, and just eating some good food. So Thursday's just the countdown for what we're going to be doing in Christmas and the end of the year.
That is too awesome.
Now, how about you guys? Any traditions, any customs, anything that you guys typically do on Thanksgiving?
For those who don't know, I eat meat. Can you explain what it is that your mom makes?
Pasteles, they are, man, how can I? It's made with certain potato. I'm gonna say that different variants of potatoes, sweet potatoes, and it's grounded up into like something that's mashy, a mashed potato, and then it's wrapped with banana leaves and string, and it's sort of like a tamale.
It almost reminds me of like a tamale with a pierogi.
There you go. You know what? You actually know that. Yeah. So you've had them. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
So, i.e. me, what's a pierogi?
A pierogi. Good Lord, this is going to turn into a food podcast. A pierogi is it's potato inside of dough, so it's almost like a ravioli.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Except instead of dough, it's corn or banana.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
What he's talking about is it's wrapped in banana leaves to help cook.
Yeah, right. Makes sense. It's like cooking fish on a piece of board.
Partly.
If you give me enough time, I could probably, I don't know if I could cast it a mirror or share the screen, and do a Google search on what patelas are. But it's some traditional, it's a traditional dish. So that's actually something that I'm getting ready for, or, yeah, looking forward to. I say that. Oh, yeah.
Okay. This is
I'm
new to
actually
me,
looking at it
something
right
I've
now.
never heard of.
And the topic of food, I mean, shoot, anybody eat some good food lately? Or, again, anything that you guys are getting ready for?
I
Yeah,
made
what is
corn
the
casserole
tradition?
the other day.
Okay.
Say that again. Sorry.
I made corn casserole the other day.
Corn casserole. All
Yeah,
right.
or corn pudding, or and have you ever been to Chi-Chi's? Remember Chi-Chi's? The
I remember
restaurant?
Chi-Chi's.
Chi-Chi's. Okay, you know that little scoop of corn pudding stuff that would come with like your fajitas or like whatever on the side?
Yeah. Yeah.
That.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
no.
Awesome.
Hold on, let me throw this up there because Brickville just put in what what she does. Plays cards against humanity.
That's a
Around
good one.
Thanksgiving, that's a pretty fun way
Play
to
cards
get your
against
Thanksgiving though.
humanity.
And then of course, Supa, she's got you for the pierogies. For
Hell
me,
Humanity.
like so I unfortunately won't be going down to my family for Thanksgiving because I got to work Friday. But they like to play cornhole at like during Thanksgiving. They play cornhole.
Nice.
Yep, from the boards that I made them. I gave my mom and dad custom cornhole boards with the American flag on one and the the Filipino flag on the other one.
Nice.
And then as far as food goes, I don't know. I'm a big dressing person. I love stuffing. That's like my go-to. If I ever go for like seconds or thirds, it's always like a plate of stuffing.
You know what? I
Enjoy.
second that. I really second that. I wish that they made more plates or more dishes. Considering stuffing and stuff like that. I guess stuffing is something that's reserved for, big dinners, and it's one of those delicacies that it's an add-on, I guess, to a good dish. Oh yeah.
And I think my mom does this every time we do Thanksgiving. But my mom makes because she's Filipino, she'll make lumpia and she'll bring that to the table. I love that. Lumpia, if nobody knows, is a Filipino style egg roll, which is it's usually filled with like pork or shrimp. My mom goes on more of the healthier route and does ground turkey, and then she'll mix it in with like water chestnuts, green onions, and the whole works.
Wow, that sounds tasty.
It's delicious with sweet chili sauce. It is definitely delicious.
And you won't partake. You're saying that you won't be celebrating no celebratory Thanksgiving holiday for you. I mean,
No. I will be. So I will be going to Thanksgiving. I'll be going to my best friend's house. It's just my folks live like 4 hours away from me, so I can't really.
Ooh.
It's a far drive, and then I got to drive back probably the same day just to get to work in the morning for Friday. So it is what it is. I'll take it.
Funny thing for me, I sort of get a kick out of this humor. Thanksgiving's a great holiday. Someone was telling me Thanksgiving is probably the best holiday. And then all things considered, I'm like, yeah, it's probably like the only time where everyone gets to eat, and it's like a free turkey. Because turkeys are usually free, and so sorry for the comedic. But thank everyone that's tuned in. Again, I'm real stoked and real hyped on being featured and first time being on here. So thank you guys.
Yeah, man. We definitely appreciate you being on here. So I'll get into the Lego side of things. Because I know that's what we're all here about.
No.
I know, right? But I did want to ask. So you were on season 1. You were on LEGO Masters season 1 with, I know, one of the special guests that we've had on here on the podcast multiple times already is Corey.
Awesome.
Oh,
Shout
yeah.
out to Corey.
Yeah, so Corey's from season 1. I don't think we've had anyone else from season 1 except for the two of you. But
awesome.
I'll ask you this. So how was the process for you? I don't know if it's different I don't know if it was the same for everybody or if it was different from you and like your experience of being on set. But what could you possibly tell us about how you felt the experience went for you?
All right, for me, the best thing created was the individual. So me as an individual, I'm in it for the fashion, you guys. No, let me stop. That's just the icebreaker there. No, the process for me again as an individual, when it was all said and done, win or lose, me and my dad came back home, father and son.
Yeah.
There was no. It's for me. It's not a tough question. It's simple. I wish I could make it simple, but it's complex. Again, personally, me as an individual, doing it with my dad, we regained a sense of time, and we took it in as doing something and making up for a time in which we couldn't. My dad was a truck driver. Me, I'm a dedicated barber, and I'm a father of two, and needless to say, my dad went in for the rescue. I've used this analogy. I'm Michael Jordan, dad Scottie Pippen. He's just there to assist. And dad, definitely did the show just to assist me, to help. And anybody in season 1 will tell you that I was like a one-man building team. Dad was there just to be like, you know what, Manny, I think you should use this color, or I think you should add on this. So he was assisting, but the real mastermind when it came to like Team G, father and son BFF, was my dad just assisting and putting his artistic, curve to it. But I've said this a lot of times. Dad likes Legos a lot, but he just loves mom more. My mom, So I'm pretty sure my mom was the one that told my dad, you know what, my dear husband, you're gonna go help my son, and my son, is asking you for help to aid him and to be there with him. And truth be told, being the first father-son team, being Hispanic also, it definitely made us the characters and made us the team that was season 1. And all things considered, and rubbing shoulders and picking other LEGO Masters brains on their experience doing season 2, 3, 4, and 5. And future seasons as well. It's definitely different for everybody. It's definitely an experience in which you make it what you want it to. Like my dad told me, listen, my son, win or lose, I still consider you a LEGO master. You still in my. So you have to find that victory. You have to find that daily victory, win or lose. And when it comes to Lego, doing LEGO Masters, I don't think I would have gotten the chance and the experience to meet great people like Josh and Lindsay. So the win for me is everything that came after. The experiences, the connections, certain back doors and certain underlinings that a lot of people wouldn't be able to understand. Me and Josh were talking about this earlier. When it comes to the community. But needless to say, doing LEGO Masters or not, would you guys have met me? I'm pretty sure my ambition and my drive to do Lego is way grander than just doing LEGO Masters. But being recognized for doing the show and being one of the pioneers of season 1, yeah, it's a lot of weight. And me and my dad, we carry it well. Dad, of course, you can't. Yeah, everyone wants to meet Dad. Trust me. But again, Dad's 72. He's one of the. He's older, and he sends everybody well wishes, happy holidays as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. No, I did want to pick up on that because you mentioned, of course, you were the first father-son team, and I think y'all were honestly the starting stone or the stepping stone for everyone else who was like a parent-child team. Because after that season, there was another father-son combo, and then the third season,
Tim and Zach Crow. And
then third season, it jumped into the mother-son combo.
Yes.
And then it kind of delved even deeper. I think even season 5 now, there was a daughter-father.
Yes.
Season 5 was a mom and son.
But what about the nurses? Her dad, a nurse, or worked in the medical field, and he worked in.
So it was 2 teams.
Yeah.
Maya and Jamie.
Needless to say, Lego is that great excuse. I mean, it doesn't matter if blood related or even Josh and Lindsay. I mean, a beautiful couple, that still, does Lego, and it's something that. So I think, me and my dad, we tried afterwards to magnify and intensify that aspect of Lego and Lego Masters that not only a father and son obviously can. But any relationship you could mold and you could create any relationship doing Lego. Oh yeah.
Oh wait, let me get this one in here.
Taco!
Yeah, I know that guy. Tacos. Hey girl. Hi Taco. Happy holidays. Thank you everyone again for tuning in.
Yeah, no, that was because I know. So I'll ask this, and I mean I don't know. I'm sure Josh and Lindsay have talked your ears off already. I'll ask this just because I always like to know, like, from a Lego Master, was there besides you and your dad, like, of course you guys are building, was there anyone from season 1 that you kind of picked up on as like oh man, that's actually a really neat trick that you did with Lego over there? I might actually have to put that or incorporate that in some of my builds. Was there someone that kind of like you took a little piece of their knowledge and then kind of moved it forward with your own work?
I don't want to make it complicated, but I will answer.
No, you're good, brother. You got time. You got time.
Listen to this one. I met, to answer that simply, yes, but also to answer that, I met during the casting process and the auditioning for season 1, winners for future seasons. I don't know if anybody can understand that.
Yeah.
What I just said. But when I auditioned and when I was being a contestant for season 1, there was individuals that I met there that were recognized in season 3 and 4. So did I pick up on? I definitely picked up on certain things. Being under the Lego Master umbrella and all the contestants and the process on becoming a Lego Master and the people, it's all a process. It's all. I don't think it's more on the production. I think it's more on the individual. Like, you want to be a Lego Master or strive to be like the next. We're all like, something that I picked up on from everybody was sooner or later we all recognize that magic and that sort of spirit of the mastery of Lego. There's a whole bunch of things that I picked up throughout the process. Should I mention names? Do I dare? Somebody that impressed me a lot was Aaron Newman. I mean, from the beginning of the whole thing, he was just so diligent, and he had this
detail.
He had this attitude, and I would gladly admit this also. Tyler Seitz, I did not know his magnitude and the pressure that he had on the community before Lego Masters. And again, this shouldn't be no spoiler. Season 1, him winning, I really think that he deserved it, for season 1 here in the U.S. Just based on not only the caliber of work that he demonstrated on the show, but everything that he did prior to that was just so impressive. Yeah. And what did I pick up from it? Whether I wanted to believe it or not, me building in a room with these individuals made me into owning and accepting the title of Lego Master, because building with Aaron Newman, with Boone Langston, it's something good for me to say. Oh yeah. So that's something that I do pride myself on, the ability and the chance to build with those certain individuals at that same time. I mean, it's a rarity on its own that I just realized. Yeah. Good questions. I like this. Thank you for everybody that's tuned in for sure. Oh yeah. Josh, Lindsay, great seeing you guys. If you want to get off topic real quick, we just did Brick Fair over here at Oaks.
2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah. which was great. Thank you guys. You guys actually made that Saturday into, I'm sure you guys connected. You guys met and chatted with a few people in the community.
Yeah.
I hope it was a good experience for y'all. I hope it was well worth you guys traveling.
I think Kelly was there and Brickville was there, and we actually ran into a couple other people that were from the internet. So yeah, it was a good time. I mean, obviously we go every time we go to a show, there's always certain people that we want to meet up with. It's like I was saying earlier, we see you all the time, you know what I mean? Ken, we don't see as much, so it's like Ken's got all the questions and we're like, yeah, sounds like Manny.
Ken, do share to everyone where you based off and when will we see when will we see you at the next LEGO show? I mean, if we want to talk 2026 in the future.
2026, I'm definitely going to be in Chicago. Like that's the plan. I'll be over in Chicago for Brick World. I already got I already got the room blocked. Nice. So like I'm already in. The idea is to try to at least get to a couple more conventions. I'm not financially stable, so we'll go with that. But I do want to try to go to Brick Rodeo. I'd love to head out to Texas and actually go to Brick Rodeo.
Same. Yeah. Rodeo, Slopes.
And then I'd like to go to Slopes. Possibly the next one though that is going to be very soon is going to be BrickCon Atlanta, just because it is just
Atlanta, yeah.
It is.
I got an invite, and yeah, I was sharing this with Josh earlier. I did get an invite for February, so yeah, it's I guess it's tough trying to stay on top and trying to do all the shows and stuff. But definitely Brick World Chicago. It's one that's locked in, and we're all tuned in, and it's one of the best shows.
I think that's one thing that's not really talked about much in the community too, is just the expense of going to shows throughout the year. It can be very costly. Just especially if they're not local. I mean, even if you drive or if you're flying, then you've still got a hotel stay, then you've got your food for the weekend, like, and any other expense you want to do to do more than 2 or 3 shows for some of these people. That's a lot of work. And
I mean, that's already a vacation in itself for folks.
Yep. So even if you can't make it to all the shows, coming to any of the shows is always wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
To see and have the experience for it. So always check out even a local show if you can, or make it to a big show if you really want to. But
Kelly, I'll see you.
I've seen it like this. A lot of people ask me, before LEGO Masters, Manny, where were you? Who are you? And where did you come from? And truth be told, before LEGO Masters, I admit I probably did like 1 LEGO show or 2 LEGO shows, like official LEGO shows and stuff. But then after LEGO Masters, I do a handful of a dozen and 2 dozen shows. And you certainly learn the ins and outs on how to do things. And I think of it like this, and adding on to what Superhawks is saying, if you could afford, creating a mock, if you are so deep into trying to express yourself, using the medium of Lego, and it's costly, if you want to, I think it's a good feel to feel accomplished and to build something, and not only to exhibit it, but to be recognized for your ability on creating and building something with Lego. So I really suggest, and I really affirmate, people to not only, if you could invest on building with Lego, take that time out to, like how you said, Josh, budget and show it off. And because I think that's important. I think that's what makes, the community and makes these shows keep functioning, and that's how we keep factoring and being able to attend and see what people are doing versus just simple pictures. I mean, shoot, a lot of people ask me, what's the biggest thing you build? And I was sharing them, the city, Lindsay and Josh, and pictures does no justice. I mean, you guys see how big that massive table was. But needless to say, I really think, just taking the time out to attend. And again, it doesn't have to be like a week thing. Even taking time out, I'd say, for your first Brick Fair, Brick Rodeo, or Brick World. You could even do a weekend, Friday to Sunday or Monday. And then next year plan something where you come in Wednesday, you set up, and you could do like the adult days and AFO days and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could also, so near us, there's a school that puts on a show every year for their band to do a fundraiser. Wow. And it's a pretty good size. I forget, what is it?
Brick Bash.
Brick Bash. Here in Michigan. And so you may even look in like local to you, because sometimes the big shows can be a lot, especially Chicago. So yeah, if you want to just kind of see what the Lego world is about, even those smaller shows and like the community shows are great because you're still talking to the Lego community. It's just a smaller portion of the community. And then when you get to those big shows, that's probably one of my favorite things is meeting first-time attendees at the show. Yeah. It's like, oh, I had no idea this even happened. Welcome to the world. It just got so much bigger. You just got introduced to all these people that are like-minded with the same, mindset.
I agree.
So, I definitely say any show you can get out to, even just to get your feet wet, it's definitely worth it.
And real quick to add on to that, and I'll make it short. Myself out here in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, I'm doing this once a month Lego club meet of sorts. It's an exhibition with different individuals from the area where we go down for a weekend and we show off and we showcase. And we want to share this with community and people new into building Lego. There's a lot of first-time parents that want to engage and want to do something educational for their children, and that's where Lego comes in. We're not sellers of Lego. I'm certainly not here to pitch anyone on buying Lego. I'm more here to advocate and to insist to be creative using Lego, depending obviously on people's budgets and stuff like that. Needless to say, I've used this experience, and again, getting back to Brick Fair and the city that you guys saw, I actually got people together to help me create, and I think that's the most important thing. 4 hands are better than 2. When we do take a serious approach on when we're insisting, I'm insisting. Not only do I want, but I need to build this. I really want to get this out, and then getting more hands involved. I think that right there is the beauty on what the whole Lego community is about. It's just getting people together and not only seeing your vision, recognizing your vision, but helping you also in the process, and also you being in the same level to help others, and that's the beauty of it. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Look at you being all sweet.
Inspiration shows.
Yeah. So yeah, Josh and Lindsay, what you saw, that city that you guys saw at Brick Fair, that was actually done, like in the last couple weeks from October, and like how I just said, I have this club thing, and I had shout outs to Mark and Dustin Gable, shout outs to Rich Parks Jr., Fierce Industries, because again, these people from the area, we sacrificed and we took the time out to get together. And I took advantage that I had creative minds, and we all put our 2 cents into creating and building, and then we exhibited it. We showed it off, and God willing, we'll take the whole city out to Brick World Chicago next year and add on to it. Yeah. Ken, anything that you're working on, real quick? Host, talk to us.
Man, I'm not working on a whole lot at all. I don't do a whole lot of mock building, which is unfortunate. I don't have the time and should make the time.
Yes.
I believe me, Josh and Lindsay have talked to me about that. They're like, you should be making a mock soon. And I'm like, I don't have the resources. I have some resources.
Sure we talked about a collaboration in Chicago.
We did talk about collaboration in Chicago.
I ain't gonna look for no building, but I can go collaboration.
One thing I will share when it came to LEGO Masters was the 3-part theory: the story, the technique, and the aesthetics. Yeah. Aesthetically, how could you create a real looking tree with Lego bricks. Not only that, the technique in which you use, and then the story. You build a tree. What's so grand about the tree? Oh, well, you got Jimmy the squirrel and Sonny the, and then you create these characters that live in this tree, and then so that's something that a lot of parents tell me, how do I get my child to build outside of instructions? And then shout outs to Zach, which I believe is one of the most brilliant Lego masters from the U.S. Zach and Wayne from season 2, one of my BFFs. So a year or two after his season, he told me, listen, Manny, there's a difference, there's a difference between Lego builders. And I'm like, what's that difference? He's like, there's builders that use instructions. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. But then you have serious play. You have serious builders. You have us, in which we build outside of whatever construct of instructions. We create our own rules. We create our own limits and boundaries, and we're the only ones that hold the keys to break those versus using instructions. So a lot of people do inquire as to how do we build outside the construct of instructions. And a lot of people, that's their ceiling. That's their. So I think us, us AFOs, we are here to break that. We're here to inspire and motivate not only adults, but kids, to really build what they feel organically, things that have a story, that have a meaning. And I think that's something that Lego prides itself with the audience, the consumer, because people will buy Lego, and then I could do whatever I want with this. I could build anything I want. And I think that's the beauty of it. I think that's what compels and inspires me to continue on in the community, so I could. There's still a lot for me to learn, guys. I'll say this in this rant.
Oh, we learn every day with it.
Exactly. And Ken, I mean, if you want any thoughts and ideas on how to start, I did the Lego Bodega. I mean, excuse me, guys. It's a fan fave, and it was all spawned and it was all inspired by Eclipse Graphics. He had the Bodega brick. He has so many unique prints and tiles and window elements that it just made it. It just made the Bodega. So I think if sometimes if we go outside, the Lego, even with the lights. I mean, if you get an awesome light kit and you can figure out how to build something, that looks unique and looks. So there's a whole bunch of variants that get somebody to build outside of using instructions. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, I definitely want to make my I definitely want to put my foot into mock building, just because having Jesus, I can't freaking talk. Having been to Chicago and looking at everyone else's mock builds, I was just like, man, I need to do this. And I got bit by the bug real quick on that one. And when Buck and I, shout out to Buck, we were running around and looking at these different sets that were being displayed and all the different mocks that were being shown, I was like, I want to do this. I need to have all the Lego parts and pieces to do this. That'd be fantastic.
And you will.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There's no denying that. Never say never.
And you will.
Yeah, no.
It's important. I guess, it's important. Just the practice of it. We sift through so many Lego bricks, and our fingertips go through so many elements and parts, that after a while we start deriving and we start figuring out different things to do with this piece and this part. I'm sure you'll get it, Ken. My bad.
Oh no, you're good, brother. You're good, brother. Oh God, hold on, wait a minute.
So this week I spent the time tearing down one of our old builds, and as you can see behind me, there is nothing but just parts after parts.
Was that the Millennium Falcon that you guys did? That's the
disc golf.
That's half of the disc golf mountain. Only half of it.
God, you actually started taking that apart?
I needed pieces.
Yeah, I gotta have
I
pieces
get
for the
it.
next build.
Happy spouse, happy house, right there with the Lego pieces.
Right.
Hey, I understand. I understand.
I've spent 15 hours so far taking it apart, and I'm only halfway.
Man,
Wait,
you need to
you
tell
said-
Josh and Lindsay to get on Lego Masters.
Wait. You said, Josh and Lindsay, you said frisbee golf.
Yeah,
Right.
the big.
And then, okay, and then Ken, you just mentioned cornhole earlier, a few minutes ago on the chat. Has anybody here heard about quates? Anybody heard what quates is?
Is it when they mix the two?
Weighted
Exactly,
cornhole?
yes. Quates is actually a heavy rubber disc that you throw on a slate belt. So quates, everyone. And apparently I just learned this like a week ago that it's like a northeastern Pennsylvania thing because the slate is heavy. So it's not something that you would see, I don't know, like just anywhere in the US. But it's just funny. Quates, everyone. I'm from the land of quates. My bad.
Yo,
My bad.
wait a minute. I need to see this now. Hold on. Is it Q?
Yeah, check it out, quates.
Hold on, wait. Let me-
You got to check it out. It's called quates. It's like sorry, I had to throw this in the chat.
No, brother, you're good. I just want to know what is it. How do you spell it?
Quates.
QUAITS or
And it's played with you need a slate belt, so you need like the marble because you're throwing like a heavy rubber. I mean, the rubber is probably tougher than a car tire.
QUOIET.
we're just taking it back to discus and javelin throw here. You got to be a gladiator to throw these things.
Yes. So
my
again, sorry, I'm looking at two screens here. Someone's talking about cornholes and then disc golf, and then I'm like, quates. I'm over here,
It's it is Jesus Christ, I'm coughing bad. It is
Quates.
don't work outside sales, folks. Don't work outside sales. It's gonna make you sick. Yeah, no, it looks like it's basically a giant rubber frisbee. There's no center to it, and it's almost like I just saw a video just not too long ago where they threw it in the sand, so it was almost like horseshoes.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, so that's interesting. I've never played that game before. I played horseshoes, played cornhole, I played disc golf once, maybe like twice.
Come to northeastern Pennsylvania. I mean, that is our staple gameplay. It's darts, shuffleboard, and quates out here. Yeah.
These are too light. We need heavier, more manly
It's
frisbees.
too windy here.
Now I'm over here thinking you guys just tore down disc golf. Now I'm about to do like a quates,
There you
thing.
go.
I don't know.
Add it to our interactive area.
Yep,
Ken, you
maybe
might help
today.
me. You might help me on this mock.
Yeah, brother, what you got? I'm
Again,
all game.
quates. We're gonna do a quates course.
It's gonna be really heavy. Like all we do is talk to
Oh, get you some of them zinc bricks. from Brick
Yes,
Derby.
I was about to say that. Just need to get zinc bricks from Chris. Yes. Is it
Yeah.
Chris? Dan? Yeah. Okay, Chris. Just need to get zinc bricks from Chris.
Let me ask you guys this on the topic of Lego. Probably a few questions here. Any new Lego sets that you guys are getting ready for, or any Lego sets that came out in the last end of year? Let's say starting September, October, November, December. Anything that you guys seen? I picked up. I'll say this. I picked up the Lego Game Boy October 1st. I thought I had to get that.
I need that set.
We got that one.
I don't have that set. Don't rub it on my face. I was actually about to talk about that. So Lego, of course, being that, of course, we're going to go into Lego and go into the sets and all the different ones that are coming out. But I wanted to go into the Black Friday deal because that's coming out very soon. Because Lego's doing their whole Black Friday sale. Of course, that's starting on 11/28. We got a couple of different sets that are pretty much popping out. I'm not going to keep looking up at this, so I'm just going to pop it down here. Have a bright light above my face.
Oh.
Josh and Lindsay, I miss you guys. I'm sorry. I had to throw that out there right quick. I miss you guys. Can't wait to see y'all. Kenny,
yeah.
too. I mean,
I appreciate that, man. I miss you too, Manny. You were great to me in Chicago.
Yeah, we did rub shoulders. We did see each other, correct?
Yeah, man.
pretty sure we saw them in the parking lot. I'm pretty sure y'all were in the parking lot at the same time.
Yeah, y'all were having your safety meetings, and I would just be there to say hi.
Linger to listen.
That part, yeah.
You were HR in our safety meeting. You were human resources.
There you go. I'm glad I was in y'all safety meetings just to supervise. That was it. Nothing more.
We need lots of supervision.
Yeah, you guys can get pretty wacky. So, of course, the Black Friday sale's happening 11/28. I know that there's someone in the chat that has been posting about it recently on their page. Tacos. If she's still in here. But of course, they're going to be providing the Star Trek USS Enterprise.
Yes.
And then, of course, the shuttle pod is going to be part of that with that gift with purchase starting the 11/28. There are a couple of land members that I have seen who have built the set, and this thing's quite a beast. It's beautiful.
If anybody's interested, this would be a lovely Christmas gift for me. Just throwing that out there.
Just make sure you go to Mohawk's Amazon wish list.
There you
But
go.
anyway,
Hold on, wait. Let me see. Let me see if I can do this really quick before I drop this off. For only just $1 a day, folks, you can donate to the Unhappy Mohawk Foundation for the USS Enterprise. Make sure you fill out the information below, and just have the "I Will Remember You" song. I will remember you. That's not the one I needed. There we go. I need it all.
So where we at? I mean, how do you guys feel about this? I mean, this is
how big is it?
The only
Topic? This is
downfall for
topic?
me,
About to bring it
I
up
wish
right now.
It was a cockpit, like an
I mean,
actual
So
area
I'm asking.
for the deck.
so this is
Agreed.
hot, right? Is this hot? It's not. It's so this is hot. This is,
I think not for those who are Star Trek fans, because this is probably the first Star Trek set that's come out that I mean, I have no idea from the LEGO history. I'm assuming this is the first ever Star Trek set that's come out.
Yes, it is.
From a non-Star Wars, non-Star Trek person. Ooh, another great ship.
All
Yeah, but
time out. I say this. I'm gonna ask a question, and then you guys will already get a sense of where my head's at on this.
I'm about to say, whose podcast is this?
Is there a playability? I mean, I see many minifigs on it. Is there a play feature, or can we integrate these minifigs into the build?
No. Here's the size, and because I had someone who already asked.
They don't go inside. No, they're
No.
just outside display.
So then,
only.
yeah, that's how I feel about it. I think
You
why are
can
you giving me minifigs? Why are you selling me minifigs in a set in which I can't,
Yeah.
put them in a compartment?
Play.
So here's the
Alright.
thing, though, because, and I'll go more into detail with that, but this thing measures out at about 2 feet long, almost 2 feet long, 23.5 inches, and then of course the height with the mount it's coming out to 10.5 inches high. So without the mount, I'm assuming it's only going to be about roughly 6 inches tall, give or take. But I can honestly,
6 inches.
I can say this from this perspective. I think it's a great ship. No one has seen a Star Trek set come out except for the ones where you see like the phasers get built or the transponder devices, whatever the case may be. I'm not a Star Trek fan. I just don't know a lot of the stuff. But I know for a fact that people who get these minifigs are going to turn some sort of cockpit mock into something. So I can see somebody going out of their way, getting the minifigures and actually building their own version of the Enterprise cockpit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that could be the stretch.
Yeah.
That model has been done. I've seen it a few times because you could get the figs custom made before. But yeah, I think really the only main attraction for it is the figs for this.
Yeah, the big thing is just going to be the figures.
So yeah, another important thing that you learn, when it comes to like the spectrum of Lego, is then scale. We start talking about scale, and at which point do you start building minifig scale or Legoland scale fig? So certain things that, and of course Lego has its by all right, they build and create whatever they want.
Yeah.
what I think that if you do build and design a set with minifigs, you should be able to incorporate these minifigs into the set. You know,
I would agree with that on most builds.
Yeah.
But like the Enterprise, it's home to 2,000 people when it's in space flying around. So like to make this thing minifig scale would be astronomically huge.
But you see the Millennium Falcon, and how come they did 3 renders of it, 3 different renditions? You get what I'm saying with this, and also as a Death Star, I feel as if there a need for it? But obviously not, because they still came out with it that you can't. But will there be a want for people to create Star Trek in which you could incorporate the minifigs in like a cockpit or in like a lounge or something? Yeah, it's inevitable.
I mean, are we looking at it from a playability perspective, or are you looking at it as like a display piece? Because honestly, this is just coming for a display piece at this point. You could turn it in.
Yeah.
I bring it back. It has more playability than swooshability. Could you go back about 3 pictures?
Oh, it's just the saucer coming.
Oh, one more. Go forward one. I'm sorry. That to me looks like a frisbee that you could definitely swoosh to your friend and hope they catch.
But not at $400, you know.
Yeah, at that point, if you want to take it out for disc golf, I don't know if it's worth it.
I was gonna say, in reality,
those bricks are not $400 worth of bricks. You could easily frisbee that. Just saying.
we have the problem. Our problem is that we're so used to Lego versus someone that sees this that's never been used to Lego, but yet again they are Star Trek fans and they'll buy this without thinking twice,
right?
Without a shadow of a doubt. So in all things considered, right? Is it a smart and a great set? Yeah, it's iconic. I mean, it's part of the icon series. But Lego is very smart on what they're doing. They're very smart on what they're doing, and I'm pretty sure that this is not pitched to like a child audience. This is for the adult. You know what I'm saying?
This is the adult welcome. This is the adult welcome section of it all. But I mean, think about it this way too. Like at this point in the game, Lego's looking for a cash cow. This is a cash cow for a lot of Trekkie fans. Like there's gonna be a bunch of Trekkie fans that are out there like, I want to get the USS Enterprise. Like hands down, they're gonna go for it because no one's coming out with this unless you go to like another off-brand Lego like brick building company and they build like the phasers, the blasters, or the transponder devices, or whatever the case may be. They built something that Lego hasn't done yet because they're not going to touch it except for this right here. So
I would buy it before I would buy a Star Trek ship.
Kelly says GW.
You mean a Star Wars ship?
I would buy this before I would buy a Star Wars set.
I agree to a extended degree of, we are all bearing witness to the recent botanical and the things that they're doing with the botanical and the flowers, and I will share this with you guys again, in my experience and being who I am. I've learned that people have been doing flowers and botanical stuff in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? That there are certain ideas, right, and certain IPs and certain, stuff. I'm pretty sure that, again, this is all in the hands of the creator. You get some Legos. I mean, look at that Darth Maul head that they did back in the day. That Star Wars thing, and
that was terrifying.
Exactly,
was terrifying.
But to think that nowadays somebody could redo it and stuff like that. I mean, when it comes to Lego, everything could be redone. Everything gets resurfaced. A lot of people,
new parts come along.
Yeah, new elements and parts and pieces come along. When they did that spaceship, when they did the spaceship, the blue and gray, like a few years ago, and to think that they rendered it, the big spaceship.
I know the spaceship you're talking about. I just can't remember the name. It is blue and gray though. It's the classic.
Yes. So Lego has like this cool trick that they reinvent and recreate and remaster certain things. It was funny to me that they did the Gremlins Gizmo. It took them so long to do something like that, but at the same time, I think they managed to get away with this because they created new elements and parts and new color variants that they allowed. But yet again, it's not so different from somebody doing a Yoda before Lego did Yoda. You know, people have been doing Lego flowers and Lego botanical stuff way before Lego did it. Whether somebody was recognized for it or not, it's a different story. But me personally, I've had conversations in the community with people that have admitted and have bared witness to seeing plants and flowers being done way before Lego even thought about, you know. So
well, here, I'll show this then. So getting back to the whole black. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
It's about Lego's timing. You know, it's just like coming out with Gizmo. If they would have came out with Gizmo 10 years ago, it wouldn't have even been a big popular hit for it yet, because all the people that were really into that show are now of the age bracket that are able to afford to go and buy that set on their own free will.
Yeah, Lego knows.
There you go. I like that. The same thing as the Goonies, because a lot of these kids, a lot of this generation, you know, they don't know.
20 years ago, the Goonies was amazing show, but
those kids then have money now.
Exactly.
Those kids didn't have money 10 years ago, 15 years ago. You know what I mean? Those kids that are going to enjoy that for the nostalgia and everything that comes with it aren't going to be able to buy it until right now.
Even the Game Boy is another great example.
Yeah.
The Nintendo, the Atari, like all of these icon sets are done in that aspect.
But the idea was already, idea has already been, it's now, nowadays, and this is, this is not, you know, to compete or anything. But I guess, you know, when we are in the community and when we get into the aspect of building organically and being creative, it's like, where do we find that curve in a 2x4 brick?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's an endless pursuit, I believe, and that's what draws us here and gets us here together, guys, right? What other sets? What other sets are there? I mean, is anybody looking forward to anything? Is anybody looking forward to anything in 2026? Please feel free to comment. I see what you got up here.
Yeah, so I'm kind of excited about this because this may be the actual point that I actually start getting into purchasing. So these are the GWPs for the 28th. So you get a Lego card game set. So I guess it's a deck of cards.
65 or more.
Match
65 or more. Yep. And then of course I'm actually excited about this one. It's a Lego hot chocolate stand. I might actually go out of my way to buy this.
Not for $170.
Not $170, but I'm tempted to look into getting $170 worth of Lego. No, I think it's cute. I think it's a really good set, but I know a lot of people are going to go for that 250 band because Mini Knight's Castle.
Yeah,
cute.
There's your. So let me zoom in on this one. Here you go.
Look at the little horses.
Why does it look like Yoshi? Like, they both look like Yoshi in a form.
Yoshi.
I think if I stare at this long enough, you know, in the process of me building, I think I could ascertain the person build, you know, my own. But it's a cute build. It's.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's a face in it.
I like how it's 18 plus.
Looks like a whole cat. Looks like a cat with a scarf around his neck is the castle.
I see a cat.
So this is GWP. So
yeah, this is GWP 590.
What is it that? So what are you interested on buying to get this gift?
Well, that's actually. So I'll go into that too because there's actually there's this. There's 3 GWPs. There's also the fact that we got 4 times points. So we got 4 times points happening over that weekend.
Okay.
So we pretty much got. Now, I don't think I'm personally going to go for some of these sets out here, even though my cart shows right now that I've got 2 in the cart, but whatever. Yeah, I know. So 4 times points on the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. This set just came out. It's already 4 points. I don't think a whole lot of people. Are trying to get it. But shell
I'm
carrier
not excited.
aircraft, river steamboat. Let's see. The upscaled racing driver minifigure is actually on discount.
Yeah.
The problem I had with the Willy Wonka was I have a problem with the sticker thing. I'm like, yo, if not for nothing, me personally, I think if you're gonna charge this much, I think that your pieces and Lego is already mustard. We already know that they're guaranteed that their parts and elements are gonna click, they're gonna stay on, they're gonna work together. But then I'm over here thinking certain pieces, certain parts and elements. I'm like, why are we putting stickers on them? Why do I have to buy a box and put stickers on it? Back in the day, Lego in the 80s, all their stuff was printed. All their stuff was printed. And then in the 90s, I'd say, they started with the sticker stuff. But I feel as if, when you buy like the Ninjago or when you buy one of these sets, it's like 2 sheets of stickers. And it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know. Teach his own.
I kind of feel you on that one, Manny, because I feel like if a set's gonna hit like a specific criteria in pricing, I feel like the number of stickers needs to drop level.
Thank you.
Like Speed Champion sets, I totally understand. Speed Champion sets, man, those things just get ridiculous with the amount of stickers that are on them. But they're like $20, so I understand. But when you're pitching out like $200 to $300 worth of Lego, and there's stickers involved, like the Millennium Falcon set, the $800 set has stickers.
Yeah, I'm over here. Yeah, sometimes I draw the line and I'm like, well, if you're charging $1,000, come on, Lego, take some extra budget out the budget on printing out and making this set and printing these pieces that makes it worth that much. But
that's the same reason I didn't buy the Sonic set, was because I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, love it. Checkered board, that's going to be such a fun build. And then I look at it and it's like, no, it's a sticker of a checkered board. I'm like, are you serious?
It's tough. Yeah, it's definitely tough.
Yeah.
I look at sometimes, and I'm sure a lot of people throughout the years get, some loose Lego from like a garage sale or from Marketplace or something. And then you're going through, these pieces and these parts and you see the stickers on it and you're like, holy smokes, why wouldn't Lego, take the time out just to make this an official element and parts versus just a 1x4 that I put a sticker on, especially nowadays when it gets pricey. Anything that we're looking forward to in 2026? Let's try that.
I'm looking forward to. So I'm looking for. Is it the Iron Man one? Hold on,
I can answer that. I'm looking forward to the Back to the Future.
I'm actually looking forward to. Hold on, I'm gonna pop this one up. I'm looking forward to the Japanese cherry blossom one.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that one too. Will I get it? Probably not.
Hold on, wait. Let me do the Iron Man one because I heard Mohawk say that first. I don't want to neglect that one. I think this is a really cool build. It's better than the Hulkbuster build that they came out with, to be honest.
Yep, but this one, once again, is more of a model because the legs are basically stationary. You get a little hip rotation, some arm articulation, fingers, neck and mouth movement, but like you can't truly pose them.
I feel like this is probably Lego. Like this is Lego's next step for Marvel, is because like you get Iron Man. I feel like it always starts with Iron Man, and it just leads to all the other heroes potentially getting their own like posable, like stationary.
Batman's next.
Batman, yeah. Batman maybe next, or heck, Superman, Spider-Man might be next because
Hulk.
Lord knows.
Yeah,
that'd be very interesting to see that one. That'd be very interesting. Heck, I'd like to see Thor built out of I'd like to see Thor built out of it.
I heard something leaked out about them doing like a 1930s, 40s Ford, one of those old school vintage. Is going to be on that 1/16 scale, something like that. In March, I don't know if I'm getting too ahead of myself from leaking out too much. But I am my interests, are in the future sets and was coming out in 2016. What did I just see? They're doing some like Chinese New Year. I saw like some racing horses and
I want that one.
some real interesting stuff. And it's
Galloping
interesting to me
horses.
that I see this stuff coming out from the community versus, you know, like Lego itself. It's just odd to me.
There is. Hold on. I saw.
Queen.
Yep.
That's cool.
In a speed champion form.
Sorry, I didn't mean to speed through this. I'm gonna go back a page. So
Okay.
I'm very excited for the Japanese cherry blossom landscape. I thought this was actually really cool.
I love that. And I love that the waterfall flips.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. I love the fact that this can be not only stationary, it can sit on a desk where the waterfall can actually ride off of the frame, but you can you can take it to where you can actually hang it off of a wall, and then the waterfall just falls right out of the frame. Anyway, I would just like to have this because one, I like Japanese culture, and I think this would be a really awesome piece to have in the house.
I can't wait till the instructions come out so I could do my own scene. And do my own thing.
On the box.
I feel like anything that comes out of an instruction, you're just gonna be like, I can make something better out of this one.
Yeah, that's how I feel personally.
I'm a Lego master. I got this.
Almost all the sets. It's that way.
I've had this conversation. I've said this prior to somebody earlier this week. And I'm very impressed with that. Well, yeah, I'm very impressed with it. I think beyond the box. I think that we could create different narrations and different scenes and different things. It's just the part usage and just I don't know. But it is a cool set for sure.
No, I like it. I can't wait. Then we of course have the Batmobile. We have the Peace Lily coming out, so it's part of the botanical set. The Autumn Cottage Garden, which is kind of like a twist from the Tranquility one that came out previously. Let's see here. We have the Tulip Bouquet, which actually looks really nice. So if you still if you like your botanicals, I'm gonna bring this up here because our special guest is very excited about the set that's coming out at the beginning of the year. Yes. This is the time machine from Back to the Future, the DeLorean.
And again, I did my homework on this one. Most of the 1x2 tiles that you see are printed, which is great. You know, minimum stickers, and I think that's great. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it, and the price it's not that bad.
I say it's reasonably priced.
No, go ahead. You say you were saying it was going to be reasonably priced.
Mm-hmm. It's 27.
The first one, yeah. The first one that came out back in 2012, and I actually have the receipt in the box, the Cusco. That one retailed for sort of $40-something, and I'm not too sure what the piece count was, but I think for them to revamp and redo this theme, this whole iconic car, with whatever pieces for $28, I mean, I'll probably buy like 2 of these. Seriously.
You got to buy 2 because you want each model here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want to put you want to take one and put it on a clear Lego brick built stand and then let it fly off.
Truth be told, like say for instance me myself, am I keen on buying, you know, like a bit Lego box, you know, every week or every day or once a month? No, I'm not there. But I do appreciate Lego for doing this sort of stuff where they reinvent and regain, you know, even someone like myself to. Again, the last box that I bought was the Lego Game Boy, and it just fit for me as the individual. I'm an 80s baby, so growing up with a Game Boy and then seeing that iconic build, I was like, yeah, I gotta get it. And then I'm seeing all the interesting stuff that people are doing to make it actually work. And putting like the guts of I thought that whole. And the funny thing is, shout outs to Sean, Drop Shop Mox. If you guys get a chance, check him out. He's not in the scene like that. But in between the lines, he was seeing that that was coming out. And he asked me like the first day, he's like, yo, I bet any money that somebody's gonna da-da-da, and lo and behold, you know, 2-3 days later, somebody actually, you know, figured out how to put the guts in it. And yeah, I would like to do something like that. Any other Lego builds, guys? Anything else we got here? I mean, shoot.
Let's see what we got here. Of course, we talked about the
excited.
Star Trek USS, the Batmobile from Batman and Robin. Got some daisies. Got a flowering cactus. Here's the Ford GT Mach 2.
Nice.
Mark II race car. Let's see. I don't know why, but I want this. Why do I want this?
That's based off the new Chinese New Year. Yeah.
Heck yeah, he's so happy.
He's got your beard.
That is not my beard. That man's got a tiny mustache. How dare you? That's like a Jake beard.
Cool build, cool everything. I like the part usage. I like, those 1x1 round. Even with a small piece, they were able to do an expression, and pretty cool. What's the
really
piece
great,
count
though,
on
guys.
that one?
Piece count on this one is 1 second, please.
1.5.
It's 386 pieces for $30, which I think is going to be a pretty. I would buy this. Not only do you have, hold on, let me go ahead and zoom back into this photo. So, Chinese New Year set. Of course, it staples from the traditional like red envelope, gold coins, the golden boats as well. Brings a good fortune. The eyes are interchangeable, so they don't just look like this. They can also
Stare you down.
and stare you down, basically.
Okay, so we could switch it up here a bit.
You can switch up the eyes, yeah, and then you can put the eyes into its own little barrel container. So there's that as well.
Nice.
A white barrel.
A white barrel. I guess somebody's thinking about getting the white barrel.
I like that 1x3 curvature, the one that they're using to round out the face. I think that's
All right,
a very
here.
innovative, very innovative, real clean, polished piece. Yeah.
I think it's interesting how they did the earlobes.
Yep, coming out.
Yeah, the earlobes coming out right here. So,
Anyways,
because they put the slope piece, they put the 1x2 slope piece here, and then they put the inverted 1x2 slope piece here, along with a 1x3. Yeah, 1x3 slope.
What? No, it's a 1x2 short slope.
Interesting play.
Where's 1, 2, 3?
No, this is the 1x2 short slope right here.
Yeah, I think it's
Think
1x2 short slope.
No, I think that's a 1x3.
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 Yeah,
Slope?
1x3. Here's the one
And then
stud. And then
at least get 2 of the arch on the bottom, and then it overhangs 1 more. So that's 3.
Yeah. It's interesting how they did that, though. I like it. I think it's cute. I go out of my way to get some of these sets because I do like the Chinese New Year sets.
Yeah, they came out with some real cool ones. I haven't seen them. I haven't logged on to Lego.com. I guess I'll wait till Friday.
Exactly. We had Kelly from the Dales in the chat mention Lightning McQueen, which is going to be a very exciting Speed Champion set build to come out. This one comes out.
So long as it's not all stickers.
Yeah,
Which is gonna be.
It is going to be. Except for, I don't feel like this part right here, though, is going to be a sticker. I don't know.
The
what the part
arches.
is called. Thank you. The arch. Something like that.
The wheel arch?
Wheel whales.
It would be the first printed wheel arch if it is.
And there you go. Because I don't feel like. Hold on. Let's take a look. See.
Would you look at it?
It looks like it's printed. It's not an actual sticker.
I believe the windshield. Is you gotta put a sticker on that. From what
I know the headlights are.
Or I could have it confused with the back windshield element part. And I think this one is integrating some new pieces and some new elements as well, which is great. Yeah. I would put monster truck wheels on that.
Heck yeah.
I mean, that would be funny.
But that's a cool build. That's and this is again coming out in 2026. Awesome.
Yeah, this one's coming out in 2026 also.
2027 Toe Mater.
Toe Mater.
Yeah.
Get her done. But yeah, no, we've got a couple Marvel sets, couple Fortnite sets coming out. So we got Marvel as well. The blacksmith sets.
That house right there, that 4 weapons blacksmith, that's probably another one of my go-tos, just because, yeah,
That looks
pretty
good.
cool.
I know Manny.
Anything that's anniversary, I'll buy.
Yep. I know Manny, you mentioned earlier is like any sets we're excited about. I know I'm excited about the parking lot sets that they had from the ideas display.
Parking lot.
When they were talking about the Mighty Morphin Megazord. It's currently in the parking lot. And I'm like, I need this set to exist. I just need it to exist. If it's the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Megazord, I'm buying it day one. Like, no. Like if it fell right before May the 4th, I'd buy that before May the 4th sets.
I want to.
That's speaking a lot right now.
To sit next to Voltron.
I need a Voltron. That's all I want. I really want a Voltron. Yeah, no, I'm excited about.
You could build your own Voltron. You could always,
Bro, I looked at building my own Voltron, and it is expensive.
Any loose Lego? I mean, do you have any like loose pieces, parts?
Oh yeah, sure. I have like 1x1s, 1x2s.
How many?
I don't have like a plethora collection like y'all do.
Have 1x1.
Getting back to scale, you could reduce the scale, make yourself a miniature,
Oh yeah, I can make myself a miniature Voltron.
Exactly.
Like that. Who knows?
We're running for a while, guys. This is great. I mean, I couldn't thank everybody that's on the chat and staying tuned with us. But anything else, anything, any other, and anybody in the chat too, feel free to jump in and access anything. But I will say this, when it comes to Thanksgiving and when it comes to wrapping this year up, very excited, guys. I think I told Josh and Lindsay, that I'm putting a slight pause in physically building anything with bricks till next year. But I'm getting ready for planning some stuff with some of you guys and seeing you guys next year. So God willing, we'll be doing Brick World. I mentioned earlier I got an invite for Atlanta Brick Con. So if you guys, anybody in the Atlanta area.
Oh, brother, I'll be seeing you.
Bricks Cascade, I think, is coming up too. They're doing a brick fair in Fredericksburg in Virginia, and I think that's in March or February as well. But anybody in the chat, anybody that's tuned in, and anybody that watches, feel free to drop some insight on some shows, and hopefully we get together, collab.
Mm-hmm.
Ken, we got to get you building, some mocks. We got to get you,
I know, brother. I know. Don't worry. We've talked about it before. So I just need to have the room. I need to have the room to do that.
You just need.
What's that?
You just need to take.
What's that? Yeah, exactly.
I feel it's just the idea. I'm gonna throw this one out there, and I probably shouldn't, but this is probably a great one. I know a lot of people in the community that they're firefighters and first responders, and I shared this with a firefighter. I was like, "Yo, why don't we build a fire station medieval, where the fire truck is horse and carriage with?" So that's a freebie. Listen, that's a freebie. But when it comes to building, I mean, we didn't invent firefighters or any of it. But I think if we just take that narrative and we spin it and we do like a fire station in space or a Western fire station, again, too many ideas, a lot of things that could be done. And when it comes to like collabs, then we could do any collabs as far as that idea and the story is clear. We could build anything. So Ken, we're gonna do a collab. We're gonna do something.
Hit me with it, man. If you got the Brick Nite email, man, you just shoot me what you got, and I'll try to do what I can. I'm all game.
Medieval fire station, guys. We're doing a medieval fire station.
All I can think of is Little Rascals, just one bucket at a time, and then it's empty at the end.
Yeah. I'm thinking of like the fire brigade from How to Train Your Dragon, just running with buckets of water. That's
there you go.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. But I know we're getting close to like a cap off here. But I know Lindsay, you have your segment, and Josh, I know you have your segment with y'all's piece. Manny, I don't know if you remember, but whenever you filled out the application that we send out to a lot of the guests, we always ask them some specific questions pertaining to how we can talk about the live event even more. But in this case, we did ask you the question of if there was a piece that resonates best with you, what piece would that be? And of course, I think you provided us an answer. Lindsay,
No.
you did have
I don't know if you provided us an answer because my slideshow was presented on the Thanksgiving. I'm gonna Thanksgiving theme it because we're gonna have a group of people.
That's fine. Bring it up.
Well, I just have stuff.
Do you have? I mean, if you have stuff, it's still a super mock with the super hawks.
We got the stuffing.
Oh my god!
All right,
so many pieces.
We're gonna roll that clip because I actually want to see what you got going on here. Let's roll this clip. Okay. Let's roll it.
Super Hawk, we're breaking the mold, building wild creations. Watch the stories unfold. Together we'll fly through the wildest of dreams. With every Lego piece, we craft the extremes.
Gobble 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 gobble.
Why do I want to make the turkey sound?
You gotta
that part.
Yeah, so Thanksgiving's coming up, and I figure what better piece to talk about than turkeys.
Turkey.
You know, it is the season for turkeys. So the turkey showed up in 1997. It consisted of two parts. So you have the turkey itself and the legs. And this combo of pieces together came in 20 sets. Originally, Scala. That's where it started at. You can see the little turkey in there. Set 3243. So Scala introduced us to turkeys. You can thank them and their kitchen.
Wow.
Parts of a turkey. So you've got the body. It was around from 97 till 2023. It was part of those 20 sets that came with the legs because I don't see a reason why they're going to sell just the turkey in a set. Like I don't have a use for it yet. But the leg itself, 33057 was around until 2022. So not as long, but it was definitely in more sets because it's easier to eat a turkey leg than it is a whole turkey. Turkey legs. So they did change over the years. There were 3 different variations. You've got the original one was in 97 to 2020. In 2010, they made one for a few years. It only came out in 2 sets. And then after that, you had the current turkey leg that we have now, which started in 2014. So that first turkey leg, 115 sets. This is one of those sets that you'll see it in here with the Raptor poly bag. It was, I don't remember what I was going to say about that. This one, though, I'm more excited about because when I was reading across it, I realized it's all leg and no bird. So this piece never sold. It didn't come in a set with a body. It was only the turkey leg. And it only came in these 2 sets, the Pirate and the minifig collector series zombie. So there will be no body to go with this leg. It's a legless body. But again, it was only around for 2 years and it's significantly longer, I would say. So more grip for people to hold, but I'm not quite sure why they got rid of it. Because they wanted this one instead. So this is the turkey leg that we have now. Came out around in 2014. It's in 91 sets. Here you'll see it on display with the advent calendars because 'tis the season for advent calendars. Prepare yourself. I know.
Minnie, I can't really give them crap because I remember coming into TikTok doing an advent calendar build. Like that was my intro to TikTok. I did advent calendars. It was whatever.
That's a good daily post.
It was a good daily post, and I was a sucker.
Everybody's posting the same thing.
Yeah, dude. I had to come up with something different. I think there was one point where I did the advent calendar and I started singing like on the first day of Christmas sort of thing. Like I did 12 days of Christmas, but I did 24 days of Christmas. It was extended. It was terrible. My bad. I didn't mean to keep going.
Whatever works. No. That's why you're here. That's what it's for. Don't listen to me just rant. Okay, let's talk wings and things. Because we changed it up. They said we don't like this bird no more. We want a new bird, a better bird. I don't know. I think they're pretty similar. You just got a bigger wing. But the 1900 turkey was around for a long time. 97 is when it came around. We talked about that with the Scala set. They stopped it in 2023. Said, no, we need a new bird, new times, new era. We're out with the old. But you could get the old set in a poly bag for a Thanksgiving feast, which I thought was fitting. The Nerd Turkey. 2 years, hasn't been out very long. It's only in 7 sets. Of course, it's in an advent calendar. Why wouldn't it be every advent
I think
calendar?
it's also in a Star Wars calendar. I think it's also in a Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, about 4 different advent calendars had it in it. I'm pretty sure almost every theme. I was like, I like this arrangement best.
I'm about to say, down to the turkey though, they do have it really detailed as far as like how the turkey's laid out.
Yeah.
I like it.
And it has more connection points than you think about too, because like that neck is a connection. You could connect. I'm sure you could put a pin in the leg hole. It's gotta fit the same size. You know what I mean? Because it fits. Other things fit on that pin, so it's versatile. It's got uses.
I just see
Robot chicken. My turn. Okay, so I like this one because if you were in Chicago last year,
I'm putting you on.
And
I gotta see what you got going on.
Yeah. Okay. So first, let me go back. I want to show something real quick. Okay. If you notice here on my shirt of my minifig, I have a tree. That tree is my token for shows. And when I give out that token, this is a little extra to it, but this tree is, in fact,
wow. Wow, great.
So
great.
So it fits like this. So it's like it's a tree, but it's a turkey leg.
Great.
So if you see
kudos to that, I like that.
If you see little turkey legs floating around on your build, that's my token. Is a turkey leg Christmas tree. No Christmas, just tree.
Love that.
Nice.
Man, always coming up with the cool stuff. I'm excited.
I tried.
Look at you.
I had to make it on the. Have you ever done one of the create a fig at the Lego stores where you can use the items to build your torso? That's how I created that originally. Was I needed a tree and they didn't have a tree, so I built that tree on the screen and then made it in real life.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I like it.
See, that's too awesome. What am I thinking about though? So I know looks like we'll be rounding out pretty soon. So I'm glad, Manny, that you were here, man.
No,
again,
couldn't thank you guys. And again, if we're closing out, me myself, I have to get out of here. But I will take this time for this wrap up. Just to thank you, Ken. Thank you for what you're doing. This is amazing. The fact that you are able to get me and my friends, shout out to Josh and Lindsay. Love you guys. This is great. This is actually what the community and the Lego fanship is all about. So keep advocating and keep pushing towards pushing us and pushing me. I think this was needed for myself. A lot of people ask me, Manny, what are you doing? What are you not doing? What are you into? Are you still doing Lego? And I'm glad that tomorrow, I could wake up and tell people that, I'm still active. I'm still motivating and inspiring others to build. So hopefully we accomplish that today. And you guys keep building well out there. Keep following. Keep supporting us Lego builders, because we have a fulfillment and we have a livelihood and exhibiting and displaying and showcasing and showing off our stuff. So keep the support going. And again, I'm also a big supporter on what people are creating. Any ideas, anything that I could help anybody to build, or any tips, tricks, and advice, I'm all here for that. So yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
I was gonna say earlier. Oh,
No, keep going.
I was gonna say earlier, I was gonna say earlier when you were talking about building and learning how to build outside of instructions and different types of Lego builders. One of the biggest tips I can give is build everything, even if it's not something you would like. Like, say you're gifted something, or you went to one of the Barnes and Noble builds, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Build every set, because even though I don't like Star Wars, I've built some of the Star Wars sets just to learn the different techniques, because not all sets are built the same. And once you learn like how pieces fit together, like you were saying earlier, you start thinking of different ways to fit those pieces together. And so you kind of build that memory of like, oh, I remember doing this, or use that memory bank of pieces and technique.
I think it's the beauty about being a Lego builder, though, or for y'all. I think it's amazing that y'all have this adaptability to look at these parts, and from what you see from different sets, whether you like the theme or not, there's always something new that's going to provide you with some sort of insight and some inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's awesome. But yeah, no, Manny, before we wrap things up, brother, can you tell everybody where everyone can find you? Do you have any new projects that are coming out pretty soon? I think you mentioned, though, you're going to stop building for a bit, but where can everyone find you?
Certified Lego Boy on TikTok, Instagram, Viva Lego. That's another account that I have. But Manny Garcia, if anybody wants to find me, my email is getintobuilding@gmail. Again, I'm here to inspire and motivate the future Lego Master. Would I do Lego Masters again? Probably. Who knows? But I certainly wouldn't want to do that again and give it up or not have somebody else do it. You get what I'm saying? I will want people to find that sort of mastery building Lego bricks, and that's what I want to do. I want to share, and I want to show off and showcase, the awesome stuff that I build, not only because I did it, but because it was fueled and it was inspired by other like-minded people. Most of the things that I build is because somebody pushed me and they insisted, and they were like, you know what, Manny, I don't want to hear that. I know we could do this. Not only can you do it, but we all can do it. So that's something that just keeps fueling building stuff for Brick World Chicago. So everybody that's tuned in, come check us all. Super Hogs, all of this. Come check us out. Come check Ken. We'll be at Brick World. We'll be fraternizing and building some great stuff, you guys, for sure. Everybody else do their shout outs too. I mean, shoot, where could we catch Super Hawks? I mean,
oh god, yeah, I have that one. Heck yeah, I am. Oh man,
but this was great, and if you want to share with the folks the next podcast, I mean, this is weekly.
Man, he's jumping ahead of me. You're like you got it up notch, Manny. I love it.
Great. That's what I'm here for. I'm hype coordinator here. So
Manny about to take my job. Oh man, what was that? Oh, okay. Here we go.
Manny is the certified hype coordinator at Brick World.
Exactly.
There we go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed tonight's podcast, you can always catch us live on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're actually going to be live on December 9th. That is our next episode coming up, and that's going to be with Lifting Bricks. So we do have our special guest who's going to be joining us on the 9th of December. If you missed the episode or you're wanting to catch it at a later time, make sure you check out the Brick Nite on ELPN, Spotify, as well as Apple Podcast channel, where you can catch up on not only the most recent episode, but of course all previous episodes from before. Check out our Instagram page at Brick Nite, where the E is a 3, and then of course check out our TikTok page at Brick Nite. You can go ahead and follow the content creators behind this channel at Unhappy Mohawk, at Supacabre, at brick.it.jake, and again, we do hope that he feels a lot better because I know he's sick. And then of course you can follow myself at ken.nerd, where the E's are 3s. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole little spiel that I do. But without further ado, Manny, we appreciate you, brother. We're very happy that you got to join on the podcast, man. Definitely looking forward to potentially probably having you back on again. We love to bring on people that we've had on before.
Just read my mind. I was gonna say, you know, whenever we could do a sequel or
I had to get
that'd be
ahead
great.
of you because you keep getting ahead of me, so I had to get ahead of you.
Awesome. But this is great.
It's all love. I love it. But without further ado, again, folks, we want to wish from the Brick Nite crew. We definitely want to wish every one of you a happy Thanksgiving. We can't wait to see you guys.
Y'all.
Absolutely, we can't wait to see you guys on 12/9. We're gonna finish this out with pretty much just ending the stream. But folks, enjoy the rest of y'all's evening. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and again, don't stop building.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Happy holidays. See y'all soon. Make sure to follow. Come holla.